just got something cool in from a friend of mine. Sold this to me. I've got a CMD hard drive clone, and I'm going to open this up and swap out the hard drive that's in there for the hard drive that I have on hand where I backed up my bulletin board. So we're going to take the hard drive out of here, put the other hard drive in, test it out, and see if my bulletin board is still there, if it's usable, everything. We want to see how I have it set up. I don't recall exactly how I had it set up. But anyway, hopefully within the next couple of hours, we'll have the bulletin board up and running as far as being able to test it out locally. Alright, I've got it open. This is the hard drive, the original hard drive that was in here. So we still got to take a few things apart and pull this out. Alright, it's in. So that was quick and easy. I don't have it all the way secured down yet because I plan on changing out the hard drive for an SD card. Convert it from SCSI to SD. So we're going to go over here, hook it up to the computer, see what's on here, back it up to my 3.5 floppy drive, put the SD card in here, and then put everything on the SD card. So we got a few more steps to do, but I just want to get over here and see what's all on here and how old of a backup this is. I had done a lot of modifications to my bulletin board, so I wanted to see, where this is at as far as modifications that had been done. Alright, so we got everything hooked up. We got the Thunder drive with the BBS backup in here, and we're going to power up. Nah, it's all locked up because I don't have a drive on. But anyway, we're going to turn it on too and make sure we don't get any errors over here. Yep, that's good. A little quick flash, everything's good over there. I'll go 64. Alright, so the internal drive is 11. That's what we're going to put our HD tools in. Now, I shouldn't need this for what I'm going to do. I should already have HD tools on partition 1 is how I'd normally set it up. But this is the floppy, so it's good there. So that would probably mean, yep, the Thunder drive is going to be 11. And there we go. It's pulling it up, and there are my HD tools. Awesome. Okay, first thing we'll do is we'll just go ahead and set the clock. There we go. Okay, so now we got the time set. Let's see what's on partition number 2. So we'll change partition to 2. Alright, so this is disappointing. I couldn't get it to change partitions. It kept giving me an error. So I ran the HT tools, pull up the partition table, and there are no other partitions. Which, boo. So, I don't know if the drive is messed up, if I meant to back it up and never did. I'm just unsure at this point. So, I'm going to look around, see if I can find anything else. I know I've got, I do have a copy of my BBS on some 3.5 floppies. And it's not too terribly old. Don't have the password file, I don't believe. Anyway, this is kind of disheartening. But I may have something else. So we're going to look around. I'm not giving up yet. Alright, so I was going through stuff, and I did find this drive also. This drive, however, appears to be my Centipede BBS that I was running on the 128 in 128 mode. So that's cool. I'll take a look at that later. But I also found all these hard drives that I've taken out of CMD drives or the Thunder drives and switched them over to SD. And I was going through one at a time. I was going to test them all and see. Here we go. I'm coming up on it. Here it is. Look at this. It says C4E BBS. So maybe this is it. So we're going to plug it in and see. All right, I just booted it back up. Let's see what we got here. Turn this on, see if we get any errors. Hear the drive spinning up. No errors. Okay, so that one's not set up as number 12. It's set up as number 8. And there it is. That is my bulletin board. Now, how old is it? I don't know. We'll have to actually run it and see. I know I sound horrible, but I got a cold over spring break. Now I'm going to have to regenerate everything eventually, but I'm just wanting to see what version of the BBS I have. So after a good little bit of work, I was able to pull the backup off the floppy disk, get it onto the Thunder drive. I've got the BBS working so far locally. So there she is. How about that? Now, of course, I don't have the super CPU right now. Gonna try to get one. Anybody got one they're getting rid of, let me know. I want one. Anyway, we're gonna work on this. I'm gonna work on this for a while, and this isn't the most recent version. I know that for sure. It's missing a few of the later tweaks that I made to the bulletin board. The good thing is I have printouts of the bulletin board, each module. Pardon me. And I'll be able to look at the printouts, find my changes that I made, and I'll be able to add them back to the bulletin board. That's the, at least they were preserved in some way. So not a total loss. It's here, and it is running. Now, I do have the old password file. A lot of you guys won't remember what it was. I know. But just, you can message me, email me, message me on Facebook. The email is Commodore4ever BBS at gmail.com, I believe. We can list it here. At the login, you see you can hit the question mark and get the member list. So you can see the member list, your number of what your member number is. It's a long list, but yeah, I don't have the email on here, but I'm gonna put it on here. So if you're having trouble at the login, hit the question mark. My email will be here. You can email me, and that way we can get you your old login information, because I still have the password file. I'm not sure how late or how old the memberships are, or if the newer ones are still on there or not. I mean, it's a process. It's better than starting all the way from the beginning with nothing, but it's excuse me, not much better. But there's all of our members that we have, or that we had. I don't remember how many it was. It wasn't a whole bunch, but it was a good many for a bulletin board. Alrighty, so we get this up and running. I'll make some posts about it. You guys log in and we'll chat.